What is plagiarism, and how can it be avoided? Essentially, plagiarism is taking someone else's work and claiming it as your own, which is a form of cheating or academic dishonesty. Ideas, words, images, graphs, music, and more can all be plagiarized. Anything that someone else has created that you are using in your work, with the exception of common knowledge that does not require a citation. Some plagiarism is intentional, while other times it's accidental. Forgetting to acknowledge someone else's work is still plagiarism, even if you didn't mean to do it. Here are some examples of plagiarism. Having a friend write an assignment for you, but putting your name on it. Copying and pasting part of an article into your assignment, but not putting this in quotation marks or citing the original work. Paraphrasing someone else's idea, but not citing the original work. Paraphrasing someone else's idea, but just changing around a few words, even if you do cite the original work. Plagiarism is serious business that can have real consequences. Students can receive a grade of 0 for an assignment in some circumstances, or be expelled from VCC in others, depending on how many times the student has plagiarized and the nature of the situation. Outside of VCC, for example in the workplace, plagiarism can have serious consequences too. Thankfully, plagiarism can be easily avoided. To start with, keep track of any ideas that are not your own and where you found the idea. Keeping track of all your sources makes it easier to acknowledge the original source later on. Next, cite any sources that you use in your assignment, and make sure to put quotation marks around any quoted text. VCC Library has helpful citation guides that you can use, which will help you cite your sources properly according to the citation style your instructor is asking for. Thirdly, make sure that you are paraphrasing correctly. If you are paraphrasing, make sure that you are putting ideas into your own words, and not simply changing around a few words. If you are ever unsure about whether something you are writing is plagiarism or not, please ask for help at the library. You can learn more about plagiarism by visiting the VCC Library Plagiarism Research Guide. Use the link you see here to access this resource. The research guide is full of books, videos, and other resources for you to use. You can also work through the plagiarism module of ProQuest Research Companion, a self-guided tool to help students learn about the research process. Visit the library website, click Databases, and find ProQuest Research Companion on the list. If you are visiting this link off campus, you will have to log in first using your student number and password. The plagiarism module is number 8.